forget though. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, I'm Angus. What's up? What's happening? So today I thought that I could just film a quick little makeup look. As you can see here, I'm breaking out just a little bit over here from wearing a mask for 10 hours a day because at uni we're still going in, even though we're in a national lockdown, and we have to wear a mask for our whole lectures, which are like an hour and a half at a time, and we have like 2 or 3 of them a day. So although like the lectures are like short, it's like the breaks in between that like take up time. I am a barista, so I have to wear a mask for the entire time. But yeah, I mean, we can take it off when customers walk away, but I just prefer to leave it up, or else it will irritate my skin underneath. I just wanted to film a little makeup look that I've like been wearing under my mask. It's just skin, like, you know, making your skin look good, making your skin look glowy. And yeah, you can even see I have my little mask on the back of my door there to like have on the go, so it's just grab and go. Cause I always forget though. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get into it and we're gonna have some fun with some makeup. So if you like this kind of content, please drop a like and subscribe. Turn the bell notification on to know when I upload. I'm going to try and improve on my uploading schedule. It's just been crazy at the moment with lockdown and with uni starting again in September and all of that jazz. So I have actually done like skincare and stuff, and the moisturizer that I'm using at the moment is from Glassy Box. It's their like skincare range I got in one of their boxes, and it's like a 3-in-1, so there's like a primer aspect as to it as well. So yeah, so I might just add some extra hydration to my skin. First things first, I'm gonna pop on some lip balm. If you guys see me looking there, it's because I'm looking at the viewfinder, so please excuse that. So the first thing that I'm gonna pop on is the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. This is great for a lip balm. I use it all the time. I did actually use a different lip balm the other day, and you can see here that I have these marks on the corner of my mouth. It literally cracked my mouth and I was not impressed with that, so that's busy healing at the moment. So for primer, I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. This is just a little sample size and I love it. One thing that I've been super keeping on top of during this whole quarantine process of wearing a mask is exfoliating my skin, and it really has improved my texture. I use the Ordinary's glycolic acid toner. I also use that one and the Ren one as well. The Ren one's super nice as well, so I'm super impressed with those. But yeah, and they last a super long time, which is really great. So today I'm going to go in with just a super light base. It's going to be the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I don't actually know what shade I am anymore because I peeled off the sticker like an idiot, so I don't actually know what shade I am anymore. And I'm going to use a brush. I prefer using a brush with this. It's the Morphe M457. That's a mouthful. So it's just like a dense brush, and then it's got like a dual fiber tip. So I literally just take it on the back of my hand like that, and I tap it out and I fill the brush up, and then I just go in. So that's the base. That's how we're looking at the moment. I really like this base. Nice, chewy. Next up, we're gonna go in with concealer. So for concealer, I'm using the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer in the shade Creme. In the inner corner and on the outer corner, it gives it like kind of this like lift effect, but also I don't want to apply too much product. Excuse me while I blend this out. Yes, now we're looking awake. We are really just looking awake here. It's quite a thick formula, but when you blend it out, it feels quite lightweight and it blends out like a dream. Next up, I'm going to take the Morphe Y11 brush. It looks like this. It's just a small setting brush, and I'm going to take the Milk Makeup matte bronzer stick, and she looks like this. It's in the shade Baked, and we're just going to load up the brush like this, and we're just gonna slowly build up some color over here. I take it onto my cheeks as well because I don't know, I just feel like it like really, I want to look bronze, like I don't want to like sculpt. But yeah, you can already see the difference that tiny bit made, but yeah. And then I go in and focus it in the areas where I want like the most pigment to be. So I just tap it on. I don't heavily swipe because it will move the base underneath because it's quite a thick product. So you can see that just gave like a little bit of definition, you know. You can see there that like I accidentally loaded a bit of product up on the skin, but you can see it like it blended out quite smoothly, which is what I really like. It's quite a forgiving product, which I like, and when it sets as well, it is quite matte, so it gives like that it like melts into the skin basically, but still gives like the finished product of like a powder, which is really great. Next up, I'm gonna take this Patrick Tar Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in Do We Know Her. She looks like this. And we're going to take the cream side first. This is quite a pigmented product, but it blends up really well. So I'm just going to take the butt of my sponge and just tap her on. So you can see it gives quite like a flushed look. You can see I didn't cover up the pimple down there because I still wanted to like look natural, you know? I still wanted to like look au natural, even though with like 5,000 products. So next up we're gonna go into cream highlighter. This is the Skin Gloss from Dominique Cosmetics in Golden Dew. She looks like that, she's very sparkly. And we're gonna take a Morphe M437 brush and we're just gonna load it up. I literally just dig my brush in like that. So she's loaded up and then I tap off on the back of my hand and then I just focus it a lot of it here because that's like the highest point of my cheekbone. So I wanted to like make it pop. That blush is also quite like juicy. It's not shimmery, it's like juicy, so it gives a bit of reflection on the cheek as well. That's how we shine bright like a diamond.
Oh, what you said? Queen.
Okay, so next up we're gonna set because we're done with all the creams. So I take the Morphe and Jacqueline brush. This is the JH02. It's quite a big, it's actually a bronzer brush, but it's quite a big fluffy brush, but I use this to set my whole face. So what I do first is I take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and I drop. So I take about that much and I just sprinkle it around the lid, and then I take the brush and I just coat the brush in it. Like I just load the brush up with product. So she looks like that. So it doesn't look like if there's anything on it, but this is a pattern mist. And I just blend out my under eyes to make sure that nothing creases and we're not going to set crease. So everything looks smooth. And then we just, you can see the powder, just lightly. And then we set the rest of the face. That's what we're looking like. So now we have a powdery ass finish. So we just go in with our beauty blender and make sure that everything is pushed in so that we are set. That's what we're looking like. So we're looking smooth, we're looking awake, we're looking like a princess.
I'm a fucking pretty princess.
So I'm gonna take quite a precise brush now. This is the Morphe M556 brush, and I'm gonna dip into this contour spectrum palette from ZOEVA. And I'm gonna just dip into this cool tone shade here to do a bit of contouring. And yeah, you can see I've loved this one a little bit. And then take the powder brush again and just make sure everything is blended out. See, this is the moment where I start fapping now. For the last powder product, I'm gonna take this Laura Mercier, you can see me guys. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna take this Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Bronze 04. I'm pretty sure this is actually a finishing powder, but I just took the deepest shade that they had to see if it would bronze, because I saw someone else do this, and I can't remember who it was, but it looked really good. And because it's such a sheer powder and it's baked, it gives like this luminosity while bronzing. I will take like a concentrated amount and just tap over here, and it kind of, you can see it kind of helps the highlighter that's underneath it, even though that highlighter does not need any help, but yeah. And then finally, I'm just gonna take my powder brush again and buff, because we want everything to look smooth. I'm just gonna pop some setting spray on. Ooh. This is the Estee Lauder Set and Refresh Spray. And then I'm gonna let it dry. Oh, I just hit myself in the face there. I'm gonna let it dry and then take our beauty blender and just make sure everything is tapped in nicely. This helps push all the powder products into your skin and just meld nicely. So that's what we're looking like right now. Just a close-up of my skin. You can still see like it peaks, like my little spots are peeking through, but my skin just looks healthy, which is what I want. So we're gonna pop some brow gel. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 2. So pop some through the brows to make them even. How funny is this? I tweeted the other day that I hate so brows, guys. Like I hate them. Like I hate like the very pushed up look. Like I like how it like defines at the top here. I think it just looks neater. So I tweeted and I was like, I hate so brows, like all this stuff. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll drop a link down below. It's at Angus Steven. But I tweeted it, and So Brows actually, like the company, responded to it, and they were like, oh, I was like, not the product, just like the look. And then finally, I'm gonna take this Patrick Tar gloss in She's Expensive, and this is just a clear gloss, but it has like a mint flavor. And guys, do you know how insecure I am about the shape of my tongue? Like, what is that? What is that? Anyway, this is what we're looking like. So guys, if you ever see me in an Instagram photo, this is generally the makeup that I'm wearing. It's not like too much, you know, my natural color still comes through. Sometimes I will like just touch up with like a powder, like the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I'll just touch up with that to make sure that like I don't get like too dewy, but this is like the kind of look that I like going for. I like this, like, you know, there's makeup there, but there's like, if you like look up close, is there really makeup? Because you can see the blemishes. But yeah, this is really great. This is like my favorite makeup to do, and I love it so much. But if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to see more videos of different looks, drop a comment down below and tell me what you're looking for. But yeah, and all the products that I use today will be listed down below. Please check it out, you know. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video. Have a great day, week. If you're in the UK, I hope you're having a good lockdown so far. And yeah, but anyway, see you guys.